OSCAR is an online database that allows district judges and Court of Appeals judges to receive applications from law school students and recent graduates for both law clerk positions as well as staff attorney and pro se attorney positions.
Each judge can use OSCAR to maintain and set up their own judge's profile and to let the applicants know what they're looking for in hiring applicants.
It will advise you of new vacancies that judges are looking for and when the particular judicial clerkship term is going to start and end.
I really liked that OSCAR allowed me to figure out which judges were hiring and which were not.
Each judge can determine their own requirements in the system.
It allows them to put down what they like in a law clerk and what they're looking for. And it does allow them to communicate with the law clerk applicants as to their wishes about a law clerk and what they're planning for the coming year.
The transparency of the process is a great advantage to applicants, to the law schools, and to the judges so that everybody's working from the same sheet of music.
OSCAR is separate and apart from the federal law clerk hiring plan.
Applicants cannot batch apply to judges for positions, and they have to designate each judge for whom they're going to submit an application. We would like them to put the same kind of thought they would put into making their applications that they would have used when they were applying in paper.
Since using OSCAR, my applications have increased. The applicant pool is much more diverse and inclusive, not only of racial and ethnic minorities, but also students from different backgrounds.
OSCAR's helped the courts in terms of saving time and money. Back before OSCAR, we could spend anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 on temps for 4 days. Now, with OSCAR, we only need one temp for 1 day just to help with the initial onslaught of applications for that first day, which has reduced our costs by below $500.
In addition, it takes staff a long time to sort mail and get it to the judges' chambers, so it's a big time saver for us.
From the law school student's perspective, it is a much more efficient and less costly means of presenting their applications to judges who are looking for well-qualified candidates.
All of our information is in one place. OSCAR just puts it in an easily accessible, easily transferable format that allows us to be more efficient in our review.
I think for those judges, they need to think about the system as a whole. And they also need to think about empowering themselves. In a lot of situations, they're having other people make preliminary calls that if they had electronic applications, they could do. And so consequently, I think it's a way actually for the judge not just to be more efficient, but more effective in terms of making sure that they ultimately get the person that they really want.
The more information judges have about students who want to apply to them, and the more information that students have about judges who might be interested in them, the better the market in clerkships can work.
Because it will allow judges to pick law clerk applicants who are best for that judge. And the more information both parties have, the better chance there will be that the judge will hire a law clerk for a year or two for a relationship that will really work.
It's really a great system. I've used many online application systems, and OSCAR is one of the best. It's one of the easiest to use, it's one of the most straightforward, and it really does make life that much less stressful during a very stressful application process.
We are providing training for judges on a judge-to-judge basis, and I urge all judges interested in OSCAR to avail themselves of this training.
I think we've been very fortunate in the judiciary to have the development of OSCAR and have so many judges now willing to participate in it. I think if there were universal participation, it would help everybody in the process, the law schools as well as students, just having this transparency that we now have with OSCAR that we never had before.
For more information, visit oscar.uscourts.gov.